Welcome back everybody to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host Broncos Guru in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back down here at the boat ramp, and today we are back visiting 79th. This kid just got towed in by this vessel, and I'm assuming this boat is trying to get back out of here. But this gentleman obviously is having some kind of engine trouble, but he's trying to tie up the front of his ski. I think he's trying to figure out how to get his ski from where it's at right now to the dock. But I'm not sure exactly what his plan is or what his thinking or logic is right here on this. He's trying to pull it back in closer. And I mean, I don't know why he doesn't just walk it to the bow of this boat and kind of push it off the bow toward the dock. But instead, we're going to reach out and try and grab that. And this is an absolutely horrendous idea. You never put one foot on a vessel and one foot on something stationary and expect it to end good. And my man is about to go into the splits. He's hanging on for dear life here on this one now, though. And he's going over, up, and he's taking a swim. Whew. And that's one lesson everybody can learn. If you're ever at the docks, anytime there's a fixed item in a vessel, you don't want to put one foot on each one and stand there for any more than a second, because they're just going to start drifting apart, as we saw there. And our guy's going to take a swim, and he's now going to have to figure out how he's getting this jet ski back over to the dock, because he's lost his vessel he was sitting on. Oh man, well, at least he's okay. He got back onto the jet ski, and it looks like we're going to be all right on this one. And here comes our crew heading in, looking for a ramp. And, oh, we got somebody having a little bit of fun over here. And our crew right here is pushing off this other vessel with trip outboards. So they just ran into that. Now he's going to try and get out. But he's going to call this close, so he's going to have to straighten this out, hopefully. No, he's going to keep turning. Oh, man. Oh, is he going to... How in the world did he clear that is beyond me. That is one of the luckiest clears I've seen. I thought for sure he was going to hit that boat again. Here comes our crew, heading in, looking for Dock 5. And Cap's going to do a little speed check, and let's see if we can get some guys off of here with some lines and get this one tied up. And oh, he speed checked it to the wrong way, though, and we are now turning away from the dock. And, uh-oh, the bow pulpit up front, though, that's going to hit. Oh, we got the quick, lucky save right there. But now the Cap's kind of at a stalemate. Somebody needs to go ahead and jump off the front and see if we can't get this thing back to where it needs to be. So our guy here is going to try and walk it. He's going to try and get the anchor and everything off of the dock. And hopefully walk it back around to where it's approaching the dock the correct angles. So we got one line off. And actually we got two. My man should be able to manhandle this one back in now. But that was pretty close there as well. They came really close to that being probably a not so good incident if that would have hit the pole. But our guy will sit here and he'll drag them in and they'll get this one home. Well, that is definitely a unique name for a vessel. So our guy's climbing up into the bow, and we're going to go ahead and approach a dock. We're coming in a little hot, which means Captain's coming in with confidence, I guess may be a good way of putting that. They're going to approach what appears to be 5 as well. 5's been a lucky dock today. This is the one we've seen the most people approach so far. And our guy's going to start heading in. They're a little off on their approach angle as the stern starts to push out away from the dock. We'll probably get a little speed check from Cap, at least we should. Our guy's got some lines up here in the front of the vessel, though. It looks like we're too far out for him to try and take a leap. So our Cap's going to have to get this one back closer to the dock. Oh, we got somebody come over. We're going to get a little hand here. Going to request the lines be tossed, and oh, we only had 5 foot of dock line. Oh, man. That's not going to get you very far. So our captain's got it back in reverse now, but Cap's going to leave the helm while they got the boat in reverse. So Cap's heading back, and he's going to get a line off to somebody, but he's going to have to go back to the helm and get this boat back into neutral. And he's got it. He'll give it a little bump of forward. But we're going to have to... Oh, there we go. Now we've got more than 5 foot, and we're able to get the bow line off as well, and these guys will bring this one in also. Our crew didn't like their first approach, so they're backing up, and we're going to make another approach at this one. But we've got lines out. 2 crewmate ready to go. So it looks like they should have a pretty easy time if they can just get this one lined up with both people handling lines here. We kind of are ready, but this is always one of my fears is as we see my man coming over the front of this boat is these guys hanging off these bow rails. So he wisely decides to get back inside the bow rail, at least with 1 foot. But now he's going to have to do the hop over. Oh, and it almost got him. It almost got him, and that's always my fear with those bow rails. He made it, but that one was close. He almost face planted. And it's always interesting for me to watch these guys jump off the bow of these boats when they got to get over those bow rails. And everybody's got a little different approach to it as well on how they handle it. I do like his approach better than some, though, where he kept one leg over the other side until the end. And this is a pretty interesting name for a boat. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments below on this one. I'm guessing he owns a company that sells shutters. If I had to guess, that's my thoughts on this one probably. But definitely a unique name. And this crew's approaching the dock, and they're taking the slow roll approach. And let's see how that one plays out for them. Looks like they were hoping they were going to get a little more wind and current to push them in. But they are using the correct approach. It will eventually get them there. It's just kind of be a slow roll approach until they get there. And we got a crewmate who's got some dock lines, so we're actually look pretty prepared here. But the wind and current has kind of just stopped them. Put them at a standstill. Cap's going to have to give a little throttle to get this one in now. Just a couple little bumps is all it's going to take, and Cap's kind of got it under control. And we should be drifting in good enough now where our crewmate here should be able to get some lines over there. And they go for the toss. No, the first miss. Missed the second time. And Cap says, yeah, let me go handle this. And he's just going to step off and take care of it. So this is interesting. Our captain here is by themselves on this vessel, approaching 6. And this is one of the more difficult vessels to kind of handle in general because there's no bow for them to climb out of. They've got to climb up, and she's got to get over the bow rails, and she's handled that. And she's going to handle and tackle the lines by herself. So basically like a boss, our captain here just handles what I consider to be one of the more difficult vessels to dock by themselves over here at 79th. After we watch everybody else struggle all day long. And they actually did it in one of the more difficult situations against the current and the wind as well. So they didn't have the assistance of the current and the wind to push them into 6th. They had to physically dock their boat into it. Like you'll see here on 5, these guys just got to get close. They'll let the current and the wind push them in, but it's not the same advantage that our person on 6 hit, and 6 handles it like a boss. Not much else I can say, and 6 is going to get out of here, and I'll tell you what, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Rants. If you did, please check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this great footage down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.